folks, what the crap's going on? Ice for the Ice Throne, Bears for the Bear God. Welcome back to the Kislev campaign, where we're going to be taking on, well, anybody who stands against us, which is a lot of people. Not everybody, though. Not everybody. It's not like Fall of the Samurai campaign where literally everyone is against us. So at least we got that. At least we got that going for us. Looks like we have some more tech. Attack for elemental bears, missile resistance for Cassars, armored Cassars, Streltsy, and Ice Guard. Let's do that.
With this, we stand
That could be pretty handy in case we come up against a lot of Tzeentch or something else. Looks like I was trying to catch the Baleful Prince with Boris Ursus, but that is no longer necessary. They killed my dwarves. They killed my dwarves. I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go try and live for the Dawi. I forgot there's greenskins coming, so I'll stay in ambush there. I'm gonna take, at least for the time being, Boris Ursus and head this way. Alright, Boris. Go out here and see if we can kind of reestablish what was the dwarf buffer zone that I had going on. Oh, speaking of, the Forbidden Citadel was taken away by Tzeentch, so that kind of blows. Yeah, not a big fan. So Tzeentch is gonna have to die. He does that with his whole changing of the way stuff. Observant. Construction cost for buildings, seeker of foes. I mean, the construction cost is totally pointless. Unless I make him an Ottoman somewhere else. Both of those don't really make a whole lot of sense, so CA please. Let's see, what next? Frostmaid, let's see if we can execute this.
They will fear me.
Enemy agent, we failed. Sweet, sweet failure. Oh, it's stench. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we're gonna do for this turn. I'm gonna end the turn and get some of the comments. One Rio Dreams reminded me, says, "Hey, I don't know if you've noticed, in the new patch, the mount is automatically added." I do remember that, though I wasn't thinking about it while I was playing, so thanks for the reminder. He says, it's automatically added when you reach the requisite level without spending skill points, so if you have not spent a point in the Warhorse mount, it transfers to that when you level up. It's worth going around your characters to make sure they're all mounted on the bear still, rather than the horse. Good point. We'll take a look as we go around. Ungrim wants me to join a war with him. That's not going to happen. Got enough wars. Enough disgusting, pantsless demons roaming around my territory. I thought that was the portal I was headed to close. I could have sworn I had an agent heading down to one of these portals to close it. Must have gotten wounded on the way. Well, that sucks. Alright. You be wounded. I've almost got the elemental bears into Castalton's army, so that's exciting. His army just got a lot stronger. And I'm sure that that's really going to upset everybody. These guys went underground. So, we don't need to go underground, but let's move forward. And take a look at our other armies. So Katarina can move again in the realm of Slaanesh. She's got some bad traits we'll need to get rid of when we get home.
Tzarina, Witch, Ruler Supreme.
Witch and Ruler Supreme. I mean, I want that title. I'm pretty jealous. That's a good title. Witch and Ruler Supreme is indeed very nice. I'm trying to remember where you do the... Oops. Oh yeah, mount is see Warhorse, and then let's do Warbear. And who else? So Warbear,
Kislev endures.
Warhorse, Warbear, Warbear, Warhorse, Warbear. Warbear, Warbear, Another war bear. Okay. She does not have the level to have the bear. Okay. And some of these other characters will not either. We do have Erskine. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Thank you for the reminder about that as well. Speaking of, do we have any enchanted
Rebellion
items?
against me is
It's the
inconceivable.
Ruby Ring of Ruin. I guess I'll take it. Given the option between nothing and that, it's sounding pretty good. Let's see. Let's
None shall
continue
question me.
deeper into the realm of Slaanesh. We are missing a unit. And I believe that's because they seduced my armored corsairs. I'm gonna stay in this stance. We'll move on. Wow, 90 grand. That is a lot of money. We
I
just
will
don't
brook
need
no
it really at the moment. So yeah, I had 4 of these armored corsairs with great weapons, and then I had 2 Streltsy. I really need to. I don't know why Streltsy feels so crappy. Whenever I use them in melee, it just feels like they die like crazy. They really have pretty decent attack and defense. I'm not really sure what it is that leaves them dead so easy. I mean, they're pretty much right there on par. Maybe a little less weapon damage. The other. Let's see. So I don't want to spend a bunch of time recruiting, so we'll probably just grab an armored Kassar back. And that'll be that for Tzarina Katarin. Let's go take a look at this upgrade here. Soothsaying, Conviction. Soothsaying raises his aura size.
I am Kislev's daughter.
You are Kislev's daughter.
Suffer winter's bite.
She's not very good at assassinating, though. She's too kind a daughter. Let's upgrade specialist. Let's get to another comment here. Killscribe, by the way, has been keeping track of the ice sculptures for Tzarina Katarin, so let's make sure that you all know that the Legion of Chaos is leading the way at 6509. The Sornlings are at 5660, Nurgle at 4862, Khorne at 4632, and the Oracles of Tzeentch at 5th place at 4440. So thank you to Killscribe. He's the best scribe, in case anybody was wondering, and I appreciate his support. Speaking of support, if you all haven't noticed, the YouTube algorithm, well, there's kind of like a perfect storm of crap going on right now. The YouTube algorithm hates me, and it's kind of cyclical, so once it starts hating you, it keeps hating you more because it doesn't think your videos are going to give it enough views. The only videos I've gotten views on recently are one about Warhammer's timeline sucking, and that's just sad. Like, the only video that I get many views on is the one that happens to also be kind of clickbaity. Like, whenever you say something negative about a game, even though I didn't intend it as clickbait, it is that. And so, of course, YouTube likes it. So what I'm getting at is there are a few of you who are still watching this. I say a few of you, like at least a couple thousand. Please take the time to hit the like button and leave a comment. Like, that does a lot. It does a whole lot for me, and I clearly know that you all are supportive, or else you wouldn't be here watching this, because you're obviously here as folks who enjoy it. Now, the rest of the perfect storm is that, of course, a bunch of players are just mad at the state of Warhammer 3 right now. That also is the reason why a lot of people aren't watching. So I know there's more than one factor. It's not just YouTube. My channel's been around for 12 years. I'm old. There's a whole bunch of full-time competitors to me. I understand some of those things take its toll, but between the YouTube algorithm and CA killing all the excitement for their own game, I could really use your support. And that is how you can support me. Just take the few seconds to click the like button and leave a comment down there. Even if the comment's telling me that you didn't like something I did in the video, that's totally fine. Thank you, and thank you for those who have been doing that. And I ask all of you to please do it. It would be great if we could have that equal the views, so that I can hopefully keep things moving, folks. Keep things moving. I don't want the channel to die. And I mean, honestly, I started with no views. I'll end with no views. I don't care, right? I'll make content one way or the other because I love this. But with your support, it will help. Okay, let's take Kastalton's shiny new army
Infidel.
and go stomp some Nurgle scum. Just because we can. Alright, so here before us stands Fluxrot, and we're going to go fight him. I am not going to be doing cinematic battles because I'm recording a bunch of these. I'm going to be on vacation. So in order to make sure you have content, I don't have time for the cinematic battles. So please be kind, and I'll try and get you some cinematic shots. Okay, the battle's getting started. Let's take a look at our new elemental bears. Nice, shiny new piece of our army. Oh yeah, looking good. Filled full of rocks and trees, kind of like a dirty snowball. Ready to shred his foes. I absolutely love it. We have all of our heavy sleds. And then I've got Kastalton out front here as well. I'm going to try and lure... I thought they were supposed to make the snow where it wasn't radioactive. It's still looking extremely bright, where you can almost not see any of the under unit markers there. Alright, so the Herald of Nurgle is very brave and very dead at this point. I'm going to use my Ice Breath attacks over here. I'm going to pull my heavy sleds back just a little further. Get Kastalton involved in the fight. Alright, yep, the Herald of Nurgle's already dead. And our Ice Breath did pretty well. I can see some heavy damage over there. Alright, so I'm going to take our sleds and just come wrecking into the enemy. Let's use our ability here. And our archers are just going to be raining down death from behind. So the heavy war sleds are going to be very, very effective against Nurgle. Nurgle's low armor and very prone to the kind of attacks that you're going to get from a war sled. I haven't even used any of the magic off of my Frost Maiden back there. I don't even know if it's going to be needed. Nurgle's going to be getting absolutely crapped. Oh, they said the spell was better. Let's try it real quick, see if it does any more damage. It's still pretty crappy. That was something CA was supposed to improve because they were pointlessly nerfing melee attack and stuff on sleds rather than just the range. Alright, so looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. The rain of arrows and smashing of bears is complete. Kastalton's army is definitely a force to be reckoned with at this point. So, enemies beware. Alright, well that was a solid battle for us. I think I'm just going to take the extra cash. Why not at this point? We're paying a lot of extra upkeep for those bears, so let's pay off some of their upkeep. I am not able to... ground has become hard as iron as howling winds cut like dagger. Okay, so we're taking chaos attrition.
I am Kastalton.
I'm thinking about just going ahead and shutting this portal as well, which is going to be, or close the rift, which is going to be another battle. And since we just fought this, I'll just go ahead and auto-resolve that, because it's really just the exact same army. They're going to be mean to all my troops, but we'll just kill them, take the extra treasury, go replenish. So Kastalton earned us some pretty serious cash there. Tower of Crack is going to get improved defenses, which will be helpful. And let's go ahead and just build some of this stuff while we have the cash to do it. Let's take a look up here.
I'll remove your heretic head.
Ooh, we can go to tier 5 here. Let's do that. That's going to take almost all of that cash. Alright, so... let's see. Boris Ursus...
Boris Ursus
cannot move any more moves. Tzarina Katarin has finished her replenishment and can move down into the lowest level Slaanesh Hades. And she will be ready to fight that battle here soon. Let's move on. And Hannibal Barcus. No threats to our settlement. Might just go ahead and resettle here and then go knock these losers out of Crack-a-Drac. It'd be very difficult to defend all of this stuff, so we may have to be patient and build these up before we move on to the next settlement. Let's see, so Castalton gains level. Let's finish pumping up his ice guards, and then we'll want to do skilled craftsmen, which will help out with the new sleds that we have in his army. And let's see here. One of his heroes has leveled up. Let's get with Arcane Conduit for sure. And Guardian Call. Let's check her mount and just make sure. Yep, she's on the Warbear, so that's good. Does not have any armor. Or is there any to give her at the moment? Let's go ahead and put what few things we can give her on there because that's all we can do. Let's see.
Maiden.
Try an assassination again? Yes. Nope, we can't.
Tutored by ice.
We don't have a high enough chance this turn,
March
apparently.
onward.
Alright, well, I'll just march away a little
Wintertide's
for now.
child.
And let's end our turn, get a little cash. Ready for the next one. Boy, killing all those demon armies really
Tzarina
pays off.
bids you welcome.
Hey, what's up? Empress? Sure, I'll do a trade agreement, that sounds good. I think I tried getting them to do that earlier and they wouldn't, and now they're paying me for it, but that's just typical AI diplomacy. Let's get to some more comments. Pyrrhic Stratigo says, I'm really enjoying your campaign, Air. One thing about yours I like more than my own is that so many of the Empire factions are still alive in yours. In my campaign, the only Empire factions still around are Nordland and Hawkland. The rest got steamrolled by Scrag the Slaughterer and Manfred. Now, I have definitely had Kislev campaigns before where the humans get steamrolled by Scrag. I've not had it happen where Manfred gets them, but definitely Scrag. He comes a steamrolling a lot when you're playing Kislev campaigns, and he can be difficult to stop sometimes. But I found that the kind of armies you all have seen me do, where you stack up a whole bunch of Cassars with spears, and then Ice Guard with spears, and it really does just absolutely annihilate ogres. So at first, when I very, very first got a hold of Warhammer 3, Kislev felt like a bad matchup against ogres, but it was because I was getting into melee too much with them. You don't need to get into melee with them. You just kill them from range, and that's all there is to it. So yeah, just use all your range. Anyway, it's time for us to fight at the Dark Prince's Palace. We'll do that. I'll cut out any like long times or loading screens or anything else like that, but I'll make sure you get to see the different phases of the fight here.
The Palace of Slaanesh, where the Dark Prince's harem resides. A full-on incursion is not desired or warranted. We need only penetrate its outer defenses, and the courtesans shall reveal themselves. Begin at the Wall of Twisted Flesh. Disperse its defenders and capture the Statue of Perfection. This will give you a foothold and grant us supplies to reinforce for the struggle ahead. There are 2 other statues you will need to capture, and so dominate the battle. Slaanesh senses your desire to slay his chosen prince. Channel this to your own advantage, not his.
Slaanesh senses desire? I had no idea. Alright. So, for this first set, I'm going to do a kind of a pretty standard Cassar, armored Cassar in front of archers type setup. And let's get Ice Guard behind. Yeah, so this will be pretty easy. Oh, you know what? We can mix. Heck, I mean, we can do triple the firepower up front. Why not? Alright, there we go. So, kind of a narrow grouping, but should be okay. I'm gonna come swinging in with our sleds from this flank. And I'll use these bears. Alright, I'm gonna just go charging in with my bears and swing the sleds around here. The enemy is already under extremely heavy fire. Slow them all down. Alright, So Tzarina Katarin is already melting away her enemy. Somehow this guy ended up in battle without his mount. How annoying. Go fix that. I guess it's that new mount feature. Somehow we got him unmounted. I was like, where's my other bear? Well, that's where he is. It's without his mount.
I am the storm.
Okay.
Tzarina Katarin.
Probably took more friendly fire there than anything else.
Marches.
Follow the bear!
Alright, let's get set up in the next position. Probably something like that. And something like that. There we go. Alright, I've got everybody moving up, and we've got some money for towers. I'll go ahead and build the towers. Kinda seems like towers aren't performing as well for me as they used to, though. But, whatever. I'll put them up for now, and then I'll just tear them down and reuse the supplies later.
Taking point!
There we go. Plenty of towers up.
They move against us once more.
Over here and hit these Hellstriders before they bump into my archers. There they go, they're gonna rout before they ever get here. Alright, done. Got chariots inbound on this flank, so I'm gonna swing over that way.
The Ice Queen.
Sent by the four! Light war sled!
Just go chariot on chariot action here. I know Slaanesh appreciates it. They just pulled through, of course. Trying to get to my infantry. Let's slow those guys down over there.
Sons of Kislev!
Bold freeze.
Alright, let's get out here.
Seeking opportunity.
Cut off these troops coming in.
Kislev sends us forth! Slay them!
We're gonna get into a bit of a mosh pit here with some of the forces for Slaanesh, but the rest of them are taking extreme damage from the towers. It does look like the towers are still causing really nice damage.
Hearts of ice! They die!
Let's save that summon, actually.
I am the blizzard.
Slow down everybody's charges. Should help minimize damage.
Tzarina Katarin.
Take a little bit of damage on the sled over here. Let's heal it up. Did not mean to also give it ammunition, but whatever. I'm sure we'll put it to use. Let's keep our sleds moving.
March for Kislev!
Retribution.
I'm gonna throw these
Battle.
extra
Tzarina
units in
Katarin.
here.
Absolute power.
My sleds are completely stuck, like I cannot get them out of combat at the moment. It's nice all these units to come in and make themselves available for my part of winter.
Light war sled! For the orthodoxy!
Kislev supreme leader.
There we go.
Kislev!
Oh, whoops. I thought he was right in the middle of that fight. I'm used to him being right up there on a bear, and I totally screwed it up. Are Streltsy getting any shots? I want to see some Slaaneshis get to experience some bullets. I think it would really, be something they enjoy. Alright, looks like we've beat them back. Wave's at 1%, so this one's almost done. My sleds are a little bit roughed up, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and teleport that one out. And let's go ahead and tear down the towers. Get at least half our money back. And then let's start moving forward.
Tzarina Katarin. Make haste.
Kislevites moving! A fine strategy!
Alright, so Streltsy as well. Everybody moving forward. I'm gonna fast forward for just a moment. Try and make this quicker than all the wait time. These survival battles are long. I know some people hate these. They were a lot of fun when I first started. I'm a little less fond of them now because they never change or they're not dynamic in any way, I guess is what I should say. So yeah, there's no dynamic nature to them.
Armored Cossacks! Comrades of the Bear!
March for Kislev!
Okay.
Obey the Orthodoxy! Spreading truth!
That leaves some of my people back here. Sure did. Sleds got stuck or something, so one of the sleds is lagging way behind. Get everybody into position. It's like everybody has ammunition. In fact, my ice guard are already in range.
Tzarina Katarin!
Some of my armored Cassars are still making their way forward. They've all got ammunition.
Maiden of Ice! Following the squall.
Slow those units down. Do even more slowing over here, so we'll hopefully get a double slow. We had really good winds of magic to start this with, so Tzarina Katarin's still pulling down. Oh man, look at this firing squad right here. They've been slowed. Slaanesh has no armor. Getting massacred by heavy pistol fire. That is gruesome, and I love it. And Slaanesh probably loves it too, so I mean, it's a win-win.
For the people!
Armored Cassars are definitely some sweet-looking units. Alright, there we go.
Yes!
Let's move into the capture points.
Tzarina advancing!
Armored Cossacks!
I'm gonna set up a similar defensive type position.
Moving! On the board!
Okay, let's get ammo. And probably a little ammo here. Excellent. Let's get our sleds up. I'm gonna go ahead and heal these sleds because none of them have lost a unit.
On the march!
Kislev's enemies muster another assault!
Okay. That'll be a good tower position right there, too. Alright, that'll work. We'll go ahead and just try and withstand this assault without using any more of our resources. I'll save them for the final battle. Hopefully get something nice and interesting. Alright, so the waves are inbound. Oh, I forgot about my Patriarch. He's totally gonna get killed out here. I'll be able to heal these two as well. Alright, everything should be good now.
The people's ruler! I go!
March for
Our
Kislev!
faith makes us immune to their seduction.
March with pride!
Did you say our ice makes us immune to their seduction? Is that like the cold shower method, I guess?
Kislev with peace!
Kislev?
Streltsy! Kislevites moving!
The Ice Queen!
Hang on to that for just a moment. Our Streltsy are really mopping through there. Give those guys plenty of ammo, they're gonna need it. Oh man, that chariot got absolutely ruined. I love it. Let those pistols
Kislev's
sound off.
leader!
Come on, kill that chariot. It's right in front of us. Kill it.
For the people!
We got hit by some Seekers of Slaanesh here.
Repositioning!
This is looking like a good blob opportunity over here, so I'm gonna take that opportunity. A little bit late on it though.
Execute! Execute them!
But nevertheless, I'll go ahead and attempt the blob here. Yeah, they just ran right through. I'll go ahead and try and move this blob
They die!
a little bit this direction. Slow everybody down.
Alia! Dodge! Tor! The magic of the Motherland!
Annihilate them!
Alright, Tzarina Katarin is still doing very well for Winds of Magic. Let's just keep her healed.
The people's ruler!
Blizzard was supposedly improved. Let's see whether or not that was the case.
Water of ice! Shatter their bones!
Alright, I've used my sleds to kind of help hold over here as well. Turn our strelts this way. There goes Blizzard. I mean, sure didn't seem bad. There wasn't a whole lot of baddies left over here, but nothing seemed wrong. Alright, let's throw our swords, our ice guards with swords into this fight. Our sleds have kind of helping them to hold. And we're almost done with this wave as well. We can go capture the final point and fight our way through. You all see Kislev spoiling the pleasure of all the Slaaneshis. Be dead already. No one likes you.
For the motherland!
Need
Choke on ice!
is to come over and choke on ice. I love that.
Kislev sends us
Of
forth!
course, again, anything you can do to Slaanesh, they probably like it. So you tell them to choke on ice, that probably is just something they enjoy, you know? I'd like to heal up our heroes here. Honestly, this guy may not do us a lot of good, but teleport
This
out,
fight is done!
teleport out. Teleport out that Streltsy. Tear down the towers. I had a third one. Nope, I never built the other one. Okay, that's fine. We tore down the towers. I told you all to teleport out.
Katarin!
Okay, let's call for reinforcements. You know what? Let's try some Griffin Legion.
These guys weren't feet on the list of
It might be kind of fun to charge into the unarmored Slaaneshi.
March for Kislev!
And I can call in a whole lot more Ice Guard, which is almost certainly what I'm going to do. We need to make sure we save enough cash to get Tzarina Katarin and our Frost Maiden back. We're going to be raining ice all over our enemies. I very much look forward to it. Let's see, the rest of our Ice Guard, these guys need a little bit of ammo. Let's get them taken care of real quick. And then I want Tzarina Katarin and our Frost Maiden back. Now let's stack up the Ice Guard. And I'll save the rest of these reinforcements if they need it, but...
Griffin Legion!
Alright, I got the Griffin Legion. I take it over here. There we go. What happened? How much does it cost me to get like gold weapons on them? Cost 12,600. Yeah, that's a lot. I may do that though. That'd be pretty funny to have Ice Guard with all those upgrades.
Comrades of the bed!
Get our leaders down here. One of them is going to take a while because he doesn't exactly have any speed on his side.
The motherland's finest!
Tzarina Katarin!
Alright, we got Tzarina Katarin, we got all the Ice Guard coming. I'm gonna fast forward a second, get them up here with me. There is a Seeker, or a Keeper of Secrets, I should say.
Ice Guard! Taking point! We fight for Ursun! On the march!
Move in our Ice Guard.
Down the damnable Drake!
Griffon Legion!
Really gonna try and... No, I thought they were maybe gonna try and go all the way behind me. I really want to take these Griffin Legion and just YOLO into these Demonettes, because I think it would be funny.
They rely on monsters, brother! Sons of Kislev!
Alright, you only live once, Griffin Legion. Let's take this from the perspective of the Griffin Legion. I'm expecting this to probably demonstrate why Griffin Legion aren't particularly awesome. So Exalted Demonettes are kind of a best case scenario for Griffin Legion in some ways. Like, they have no armor, and they're high value, and the Griffin Legion are still terrible. So that proves my point. That right there, folks, is why I don't recruit Griffin Legion, because they just aren't good. They're kind of like Reichsguard. Why? Like, what's the purpose? So
For the people!
I might have to find like a mod or something that actually gets them to serve a purpose. Now, I know I YOLO'd them in. I did not expect them to survive that fight, but I expected them to cause far more damage to such cheap, or I say cheap, low-armored infantry units. Infantry without armor like that ought to die in droves to Griffin Legion, yet it did not.
Tzarina Katarin! I am the blizzard!
Let's pay that debt back to our Griffin Legion. They came in here, so I'm gonna drop a blizzard in here. Well, that was a Hawks of Miska, my bad. Still pretty effective.
Feel the breeze!
I have a blizzard waiting on them too.
The Frostbringer! Katarin moving!
Alright, it's time to get some magic.
Tzarina Katarin!
Let's get... Oh my gosh, we're gonna implode that Keeper of Secrets. Did you all see that? Massive volley there.
People's ruler!
That was incredible.
Tzarina Katarin!
That was incredible. That is so much Ice Guard.
For the
That is
motherland!
great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, so I'm gonna get my Ice Guard up front, the Glaives in the rear,
Taking position!
Tzarina Katarin here,
Leading us on!
Sleds, Patriarch. Ah, some of my Griffin Legion survived, or came back from routing, one of the two. Let's have them hit the teleportal.
A foe threaten the motherland anew!
Alright, I'm gonna just call in reinforcements rather than use towers. I did not want to call that Griffin Legion. But we'll take them. Kind of spread these elemental bears across here. And same with the bear riders.
Moving! Excellent.
I'll go ahead and get the Griffin Legion up here as well. Okay.
Honor.
Let the sleds sit in the back. Might as well call my Streltsy in and let them sit in the background as well.
Courtesan appears. We must kill this demon prince and take their soul.
Oh, he'll be killed. Feel quite confident of that. Giant Uniboo. You know, I'm a little disappointed that the Slaaneshi Demon Prince is not wearing leggings. I mean, the Uniboob is there
They move against us once more!
with the Uniboob armor, so that I can appreciate, but... CA, please.
Kislevites moving!
Ice Guard!
I'm gonna kind of turn a couple of these units just a little bit so they can face this flank a little bit. I'm gonna do the same on the other side.
Comrades of the bear!
Something like that.
Whatever.
Alright.
Tzarina Katarin!
The Demon Prince is kind of angling in over here. I'm gonna turn more of these units.
We fight for Ursun!
On the march!
Moving!
There we go. Block those chariots. We got charged by some Seekers while I wasn't paying attention. Some more Seekers headed in. Seekers can cause a lot of damage real quick. That's weird. I've never seen the Demon Prince hold back like that. That's a first.
Warbear riders! Attack, comrades!
Look to their wizard! Spell incoming!
Hearts of ice!
Okay, what's going on over here?
Ice God!
Fight forcefully! Hearts of ice!
Okay, the demon is like still out there just kind of holding in the distance. I don't know, is that a changed behavior?
Strike them
I've not
down!
seen that behavior yet. Let's engage our Warbear Riders.
Comrades of the bear! Attack,
No, no, no. Clicking on the wrong units.
Make war!
Okay, let's keep our Warbear Riders going. Well, I mean, if they're gonna send stuff in and lob like this, I'm just gonna annihilate that stuff.
We take up arms!
There we go. Kill those off. So it says we're 56% through the wave.
Fight war flag! They die!
My units are like getting stuck and having a hard time even getting into combat at the moment. Like my bears are just stuck. They won't charge. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's technically because there's another unit there that's kind of holding them up. Okay, here comes the Demon Prince. So apparently the Demon Prince tried to hold back. I'm gonna pull my Streltsy back a bit and try
Fight war flag!
some shots. I got Tzarina Katarin over here.
Make haste!
Gonna attack my Elemental Bear. That's fine. I'm gonna put some Focus Fire over here, and then let's use Tzarina to slow down these units.
Absolute power!
Drop a Heart of Winter right there.
Of witches!
Defenders of Kislev! Bring them
Alright,
down!
Demon Prince is causing me some damage, but he is about to get lit up by Streltsy and everything else, so let's get a look at this. So here's the Slaanesh Demon Prince.
Follow the bear!
These units shooting as well.
Of the ice!
Taking a lot of point-blank fire. And he's got a Elemental Bear after him as well, so things are not going to be going swimmingly for the Slaanesh Demon Prince, who's now crumbling as well because there's really no other forces left.
Follow the bear!
Command!
Big attack order. I'm going to basically tell everybody to attack the Demon Prince. Yeah, there we go. Should be just about it. I think a lot of my range units are blocked by my own Elemental Bear. There he goes. So the Demon Prince is out. And we will have completed the Realm of Slaanesh. And a productive episode.
Our spellcaster summons power!
Yeah, it's complete. So now we're just waiting for the end of the battle. So fast forward. There we go. Alright, so good victory there. Alright, so that was a heroic victory. Pretty solid. Good performance. I think a lot of the damage was spread out across my Ice Guard. Indeed it was. Some of my Ice Guard got some really good damage value. Not bad for Streltsy, considering that their line of sight is not near as good either. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the cash.
They are no threat.
And we'll be done with the realm of Slaanesh.
So, Be'lakor has rebuilt his throne of old. But to what purpose? He has no followers, no army. Even the Chaos Gods abandoned him.
Does something amuse you? You sit in your little chair, but what power do you really wield? Hidden away, deep in this forge. Hidden. Your roar was felt across the world. A god's carrion will attract powerful scavengers. Let them come. The essence of the slain will be repurposed into an army.
It cannot be. Be'lakor controls the Forge of Souls. He intends to build an army of the most twisted manifestations. Soul grinders.
Your Chaos Masters will not allow it. I have no masters! The Chaos Gods are forbidden to enter here. Be silent while we wait. Wait for what? For you to die.
Alright, so Slaaneshi realm completed.
A third.
We grabbed the third soul. It actually puts us ahead in the Souls race, despite the fact that we delayed the Souls race, so good news for us. I'm going to put Tzarina Katarin into Black Gulch. She actually needs to not be... Oh, no, we defeated the Guardian, so got rid of the bad traits. Okay, it's kind of used to the old way of things there, where I was going to go try and remove those traits. We don't have to worry about that. Awesome. Alright, so we're blocking any attempts. We'll need to take Doom Keep, we need to take back Forbidden Citadel, but that was a good episode. We got some things done. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage. Oh, sorry, let's get me a couple more comments here. Anthrax Cat says, after all these episodes trying to keep the dwarves of Krakadrak alive as a buffer state, they die with barely a whisper. Rip, we stunties. Exactly. That was so annoying. Thanks, Anthrax Cat. Eli says, hey, Air, could you name an armored Kassar unit the Firstborns? It's a reference to a 40k regiment. The Vostrian Firstborn. Okay, I probably said that wrong. I apologize, but... Hang on, what's the armored Kassars? Right here. So let's call these guys the Firstborns. Thanks for the suggestion. Hope you enjoy that. Appreciate it, Eli. T-Rex Rex, thanks for being a channel member for so long. He says, Ice Bears for Kistalton, awesome. Fortunately, you lost the Altar of Crimson Harvest to Tzeentch's trickery. Yes, we did. And transferred to Slaanesh's faction. And Katarin's army is now missing an armored Kassar because Slaanesh seduced them and you annihilated them with a magma storm. Yeah, I seduced them back with fire, you know, like... That's what they get for betraying me. Daniel Corlata says, this is my favorite campaign I have going on right now. Thank you, Daniel. Glad you enjoy it. Marcus says, awesome stuff. Actually watched this one more than once. Well, thank you, Marcus. Glad you're enjoying it. Croker says, love this campaign. Alric says, I'm still watching and enjoying it. Well, thank you, both of you. Trantor, thanks for being a longtime channel member as well. He says, man, when I grow up, I want to be a bear rider. Don't we all? That's a job that I could get behind, for sure. Definitely. Anyway, thank you to everybody who is commenting. Sorry I didn't get to everybody. I will try and do better about getting to all the comments. However, I'm going to be recording multiple episodes in a row, so I won't be going through comments in the next one because you all won't have had a chance to comment where I can actually read them yet. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll see you soon with more.